The Ryzen 7 8845HS and the RTX 4060 are, relatively speaking, heavy hitters for gaming, and those two are what's in this Lenovo LOQ. The question is, can you game on it? We'll find out. Welcome to Tom's Honest Tips. So, this is the Lenovo LOQ with the Ryzen 7 8845HS and the RTX 4060 as mentioned earlier. It has 16GB of RAM and a terabyte of storage. That being said, let's focus on the display first. This is a 15.6-inch laptop and, despite the relatively powerful GPU, the Lenovo LOQ only has a 1080p display. It's not the end of the world though. The display is capable of 144Hz and, if color accuracy is an important metric for you, the display outputs a color space of 100% sRGB. That's a pretty standard, color gamut for a lot of other screens anyway. The screen is also G-Sync compatible, naturally, since it has an NVIDIA RTX GPU. Now, what does all that mean, you might ask? Firstly, a high refresh rate means you've got smoother motion, basically. 60Hz is pretty smooth, 120Hz is also very smooth, and 144Hz is, well, very smooth still. Well, to be honest, in my eyes, the 24Hz difference between 120 and 144Hz is unnoticeable, but it's there for our eagle-eyed audience. The 100% sRGB means you won't have to worry about a washed-out image. 100% sRGB, as I said earlier, is pretty standard for most displays and you can't really go wrong with it. It's great for general usage, really, but for content creation and all that, you probably should get an external monitor with, DCI-P3 coverage. Lastly, the G-Sync compatibility is for screen tearing or the elimination of screen tearing. Screen tearing is, those really ugly tears in the image, kind of like this. Enough of that, let's talk about the actual meat of the laptop. The processor, GPU, and all that. Now, the Ryzen processor is relatively new. It has 8 cores and 16 threads and a turbo clock of up to 5.1 GHz. Now, if you don't really want to listen to the details of that, it's fine. Basically, this is a great processor for gaming. Now, of course, it's not the best, but it's certainly one of the better CPUs, especially for a gaming laptop. Now, the RTX 4060. This is an NVIDIA GeForce RTX GPU with 8GB of VRAM. If I'm being honest, 8GB for this laptop is pretty reasonable. You can't really go any higher than 1080p anyway, which means you won't need that much VRAM unless you plan on gaming with ultra textures and all that fancy shit. You're good, you're gonna be fine. So, let's talk about performance first before we talk about all the ports and all those other not so interesting stuff. Starting off with GTA 5, it's a pretty dated game, but it's still worthy of a benchmark. At 1080p at mostly ultra, we're getting an average of more than 110 frames per second. That's with FXAA on and MSAA at 4 times. Another Rockstar title, Red Dead 2, averages about 70 frames per second with the game's favorite quality preset. Again, that's at 1080p and with no upscaling. And lastly, Forza 5 at 1080p extreme settings with ray tracing on, we are averaging more than 100 frames per second. And now, the boring parts. Ports. Or maybe it's not so boring. Now, this is a bit of a weird one because most of the ports are on the back. To the left, there are 0 ports. Nada. Zilch. 0. And to the right, we have a single USB-C port, a 3.5mm audio jack, and a USB port. On the back, from left to right, we have another USB port, an HDMI 2.1 port, an Ethernet port, and another USB port. Now, that odd-looking port thing beside the last USB port is for the charger, by the way. Alright, here's something that I need to talk about before I end the video. Upgradability. Usually, I wouldn't really recommend laptops with soldered RAM and SSD, and thankfully, this laptop does not have those. RAM is upgradable, but you only have 2 slots, so you might have to replace the ones already in your laptop if ever. This laptop has 16 gigabytes of RAM, but with the way I use my laptop personally, I'd recommend 32 gigabytes unless you're fine with 16. It's not really that big of a deal. When it comes to storage, you have 2 SSD slots with one of them occupied already, so you have 1 free slot left. Honestly, kudos to Lenovo for doing that. A lot of laptops just have 1 SSD slot and you have to replace that, and you have to do a fresh install of Windows and all that. Anyway, you can scan this QR code to check the laptop out. It currently costs just $999, which is, technically speaking, under $1,000. If you want to upgrade the RAM, which I slightly recommend you do, you can scan this QR code as well. For storage, I don't think you need to upgrade immediately. If you don't really have a lot of files, and a terabyte is more than enough, but you know how the gaming industry is going. Most games are like 50 or 100 gigabytes large for some reason. Whatever, you can scan this QR code as well for another 1 terabyte SSD if you prefer. Again, that's only if you prefer. Anyway, I'm Tom. Toodles.